it, people. And this was not a map you're supposed to see, but anyway.
I don't see anything.
No, you guys don't. It's okay. I was talking to chat. There we go. So, hello everybody, welcome back to Gems of Power, and the party is currently on top of a mountain, and they are deciding what to do next and where to go. So, you guys have, from what you've been told, about 3 choices as to what place you could go to receive the items you need to get to the temple at the crossing. So what do you want to do?
Well, I thought we already made a decision.
I mean, oh yeah, I was just... we ended at that, and that's why I wanted to make sure you guys have the same idea.
We're gonna head towards the temple, I think.
So you guys want to continue to deal with the creepy angels?
Yeah, why not? What's the worst that could happen, right?
Easier than carrying big eggs, and easier than killing big things.
Oh,
yeah. We've never killed big things or carried big things before.
Well, it would be me doing it, so I don't think I could carry like more than one woven egg, if that, really. And climbing down a cliff with one? Don't like the idea of it. No.
Well, we could always use the smaller people as bait and then have Bjorn go carry the eggs.
Bjorn ain't that much taller than me.
But he can carry like 8.
Yeah, he can carry like a lot.
Alright, how good are you at climbing, Bjorn?
Let me see.
Finn's like all like, how good at climbing you are. Some RPG going on.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Really? Alright, and go on then, climb that tree.
Alright, then I shall. And I shall go ahead and climb that little tree that all of a sudden just came out of nowhere.
What? A pine tree.
Alright, does he climb the tree? He wants to climb the closest tree near him because Finn is.
give us an athletics check.
He just did.
Where is it?
You have a +5. That's crazy, and you still roll a 10.
I know.
It's just the tree. Yeah, 10 is enough.
It's actually +6 now, but yeah, it's an 11.
Is it really? Why?
Because your proficiency went up. You have 3 strength and +3 proficiency.
Wait. Do I really roll my proficiency bonus on this?
Yeah, it's athletics.
Yes, your proficiency bonus on everything.
Then go ahead
and you're proficient with it.
Go ahead and add 3 to that then. What? My bad.
What is that? What?
What?
Like a little turtle head.
No, it's a sex parrot. You're being shagged
the little
by a
parrot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like a little parrot.
Yeah.
The one that.
I love that
Like
parrot.
bubblehead. So Finn tells Bjorn like, well, fine, climb that tree. Bjorn's like, fine. He fucking climbs the tree. Oh my god, this shit's funny.
I forget. Do you wear like sort of like trousers or just like a kilt or something? I can't remember.
I wear pants.
Okay. I mean, so Finn's just like, all right, then fine. You risk your life. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah.
Or maybe now I'm wearing a kilt. No, I'm kidding.
Finn's just like.
Beautiful view.
Now to see if you can get back down without using your hands.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna have to carry like some
that's a good point.
Big,
Big. You're like heckling.
I just climb on down that.
Okay. Oh my god.
You shin down using. You're basically using your knee strength to get down the tree again. It's just like
I'm just shimmying down with my knees.
Wait. Yeah. Prehensile. No.
Okay, so you guys are just climbing up trees and so on. What do you guys want to do next? What do you have any plan on moving anywhere?
Yeah, well, Bjorn's just proved that he can shin up and get a wyvern egg and carry it down, no problem. So yeah.
Okay, wyvern.
Back to plan A.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Okay, so you're going for the weapons now?
I don't know.
So we just hadn't done all your hard work with the, you were just there panickingly going, and now we're like, no, we'll go back to the first one.
I can only carry 2 though. There's no way I could get away with more than 2.
Well, you have to go for.
You'll have to go more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to do it more than once.
Okay, it can be done.
But like, where are we gonna put the eggs to carry them to the other guy?
Oh, it's alright. We can strap them on Bjorn's back. We just leave the keg behind.
So, wait, I'm carrying all the eggs, but not at once, but carrying all the eggs.
Oh, we can just roll them, right? We can roll them.
Yeah, we could try to. Well, we don't want that to break.
We can rig up a sling or something. I'm sure we could like.
It's almost completely dark.
We should probably camp for the night, right?
Yeah, remember that you.
Well, if we're gonna camp for the night anyway, we might as well just go to the temple.
Yeah, we just go to the temple.
If we're already gonna sleep, we might as well just go to the temple.
All right, all right.
It's,
Right.
As with the description.
Bye.
So she's gonna start walking towards that, and then she's like, while she's walking, she's like,
I would like to still see you carry 5 eggs. It's pretty funny.
As
I want to know how you got down for that tree without using your hands.
It's pretty far east, guys. It's pretty far east, so it'll take you several hours to get there. So you'd have to travel through the night.
That's fine.
Yeah, we don't mind.
And so we do it.
Good.
This is serious GM trolling going on here.
So
You know what?
Go on.
You know what? I take everybody up on my back and I sprint there really fast, and we get there in 2 hours.
That slows us down.
So you guys
You move slower than we do.
I do.
You start on moving.
maybe we should carry you on our back.
So races. You guys don't have dark vision on you, so please everybody give me a dexterity saving throw.
I have dark vision.
I cast light.
Besides you, doesn't matter. Give me a dexterity.
It doesn't matter. It's
I'm
happening.
walking in light. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
No, it does matter, but yeah, give me a dexterity saving throw.
I would use a torch too, but a dexterity, that's okay.
That's +5, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay,
Plus
yeah.
6 for me.
So
No. Oh, saving throw, yes, +6.
Gregor, you just continue on moving, cast light, and eventually you take a step where there was no rock, and you like fall through the rock. But you don't fall. You only fall 5 feet, and like in a small hole, and you realize that that was almost impossible to see in the darkness of the night. And if that was an actual crevice, you would have fallen through it.
You know what I just thought of, guys, as we're climbing down this mountain? Why
You're
don't we
climbing
just...
down. You're moving on the ridges and the peaks of it.
Okay. Well, as we're moving along the ridges and the peaks of the mountain, do you know what I realized, guys? Why didn't we just sleep and mind control the wyverns and then just take the eggs? Like, wouldn't that have been just easier?
They count as large dragons and not animals,
Yeah,
so I
they're
can't
not
mind
they're not
control them.
animals.
Well, fuck. Off to the temple we go. Let's go, guys.
Okay, so
Gregor thought about that.
You continue on
good.
moving for the night.
I thought I was smart for a second. Yeah, go on. So,
Okay, so you continue on moving for the night. It's a long trek there. You reach a type of crossroads in front of you. To your left, it seems to be a very dark and damp cave. Not exactly sure if it will lead you to the other side, but it is a lot straighter than the other road, which is open to the air. But basically, there are kind of the ridges of the mountains go up and like about kind of very awkward stances.
Are there any plants?
Very few. Vegetation is quite few. There are pine trees around, but not
Anything that's like an older plant than that, or is or are the pine trees like the oldest plant that's in the area?
That's all that you can see. Maybe if you have more light, or you are.
How tall is the pine tree?
The highest ones are about 20 feet tall.
Okay, so like, okay, I am going to cast Speak with Plants on the pine tree.
Okay, you cast Speak with Plants on the pine tree.
Okay.
Go on.
And it lasts 24 hours. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go on. I mean, do you want to actually talk to the tree?
Yeah. Does it like whenever I cast it, does the tree do anything?
No, absolutely nothing.
Okay. I'm going to hug the tree, and when I hug it, that's how I cast it. So I hug it, and like everyone's like looking at me probably, and like, what is Ruby doing? And like around her arms and stuff, it starts like glowing, and like where she hugs the tree, it like starts glowing, and then she like lets go, and she goes,
hello?
You're Your body feels like the warmth of the sun. What is it to you? Fresh and bone, what do you need? What do you wish? What do you want?
Well, first of all, I just want to tell you thank you for being amazing, because you're amazing and you help me breathe and I love that. But anyways,
and she gives him another hug and then she backs up again. And then she's like,
but also, we kind of need your help. You see my friends here? We are trying to go,
and then she shows him the map, where they're trying to go. And she's like,
but it looks like there's 2 different ways. Can you see how far away it is and which one's the safest route?
My roots extend deep in the cave. He doesn't see the map, by the way. You say 2 ways and he knows, he doesn't see a tree doesn't see which one.
Oh, he feels right with his roots.
Exactly. My cave, the cave near here, filled with footsteps, filled with creatures with cold breath, very cold. Up between the rocky ridges, which is the other road. And as I said, as described, it's kind of ridge after ridge after ridge, kind of you have to move beneath them, and a very weird type of formation above. There are
Chucky's really trying to do this deep one.
Yes. And it's killing me. Very deep, very old rocks that guard the path. Your temple of stone.
Hey, that's the temple we're trying to go to.
It is. Wait, what?
I'm assuming we don't understand what's happening, so we're...
You're just hearing... You're probably just hearing weird noise, the tree rustling and stuff, and Ruby's just talking back to it in weird rustling noises.
There are creatures older than even the great oak in that temple. And when he says the great oak, he feels like it's something that he says as if you'd say, as if you talk about a god or a spiritual leader. Because the way he talks to you, the way a tree talks, is as if through the rustles of the wind, with things it's basically a tree doesn't talk with a voice. You understand it's more of a series of images and emotions that are transferred into your head, and that's how you understand what he is saying. You kind of interpret his language.
Okay. Alright. I guess the last thing she's gonna be is she's gonna be thank you so much, and then she's gonna give him another hug, and then she's gonna be
do your roots extend over that way? Could we still talk to you from there?
Not far. I am but young. And you receive an image in your head. Somewhere in these mountains. You feel like if you needed to go there, you could get there. It's a very old oak. Extremely big and old oak. It's growing in the side of a mountain. And that's the great oak he was talking about before.
Okay.
And it's kind of you feel a welcome sort of feeling transmitted with that image.
Alright, and he's just called the Great Oak is what the tree's called?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's
alright, I will try to find this great oak. Is there anything else I can do for you before we head off? To thank you for what you've done?
You receive in your head kind of an image of surprise. And you just please kind of interpret these words. Go on your way, pure soul. Be who you are, and that is all this world needs, and that is all I want.
Well, that's easy. I like being me.
And then she gives him one more hug, and then she walks away. And she's it's this way, and then she just starts walking. She doesn't even explain to anybody anything.
You thought you guys will walk, and where she hugged the tree. Gregor, as you pass, with your passive perception, you see a small bulb of a flower growing, white flower. pristine.
Aww.
Wait, you got the tree pregnant?
I guess. I hugged the tree and the tree is not pregnant.
Oh, tree sex.
Only Fuzzy could have ruined that. Only Fuzzy could have done it.
I saw it and I had to.
Jackie's like, I gotta make this touching moment, and she's like, so they had sex, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
they had sex, right?
So the tree and Ruby banged, right?
And this is how treants are made.
She was all up on that hardwood.
Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good.
Yeah. Anyway, which way do you guys pick?
I ruined everything I touch. I'm sorry.
This needs to be like a comic book series. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go towards the big.
I'm basically comic relief at this point. It's just like.
Go on. So, what do you guys do?
Towards the Temple of Stone.
I'm following Ruby.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you are
obviously.
going.
Ruby's the only one who knows where to go, so.
Yeah, we're just gonna mooch along by Ruby, just like.
And then as she's walking up, what marching order are we in, or like who's?
Findira will walk with you if you're talking about like who's closest to you.
Yeah, Finn's probably just behind Findira, sort of like just looking a bit shifty.
All right.
So she's looking like herself.
Well, no, maybe a little bit more shifty than usual. She's still not quite recovered from her mopiness.
She's like hiding in the bush and then like going to another bush.
Oh no! She's just walking very quietly.
I'm just imagining that now, like.
No, that's too obvious. She's just basically walking smoothly and quietly and in very unobtrusively and just like, being the least noticeable one in the party. Not sneaking, but just
like everyone else has their boots on in H1Z1 and then she's not wearing her boots.
Yeah, she's just like just less noticeable than everybody else.
You guys continue on moving. And you move through this like weird wedged type of tunnel towards the Temple of Stone, and eventually you reach this kind of circular opening where the wedges kind of disappear into the sides, and there are cliffs above you, maybe about 50 feet up, and then you start hearing a chant. You start hearing a weird chant and rock scraping on a rock. And as you hear that, like rain starts falling, and you hear from the cliffs above, Garib, door, Garib, door, Garib, door. And as you hear this first voice, several others join the choir, and you see about 4 of these very large creatures made completely out of stone, with vaguely remembrance face of a human, like eyes and mouth and nose.
Okay.
Not the actual face of a human. And they're on the cliffs, 2 to each side, looking at you. And in front of you, continuing on your path, stands a gigantic slab of stone. Like, it's like literally a boulder, like an Indiana Jones type of a gigantic boulder. And it stands motionless, like there in front of you. And the creatures are still chanting.
Can we see the big oak tree?
You cannot see the big oak tree here.
Oh.
So we've just spent the night
as soon as I hear this, I'm gonna stealth.
the Temple of Stone, right? And then this giant boulder is blocking the entrance.
Yeah.
No, you can literally go past it. Like the giant boulder doesn't block your entrance. It's just I'm literally describing your you can continue on your path. Your path is not blocked by anybody. To the sides on the cliffs there are these boulder creatures chanting Garib, door, Garib, door. And right in front of you stands this massive stone, just simply there.
So if we stand in front of me, it's just totally gonna like flatten this, right?
Ruby's gonna look over at Bjorn and be like,
Do you know what they're saying?
I was just about to check that. Do I know what they're
yeah,
saying?
because you're all about the stone stuff.
Yeah.
But if not, I might be able to help you.
Terran. Anybody here speak Terran?
Terran.
I speak Celestial.
Like Terran Republic?
No, it's
like
Terran has the language. It's an actual language.
Does anybody speak Marsaran?
Does anyone?
Nope.
Well,
nobody.
now somebody does. I'm going to cast tongues, and I guess like the best person for stone stuff would be Bjorn, because you're all about that. You're a dwarf, right? Like, what kind of dwarf are you actually? What's your dwarf background? You're a mountain dwarf? Okay, perfect. I'm going to cast tongues on you, and you understand all spoken languages, and yeah.
You understand that the creatures, it's a very consonantic type of language.
And all with the language can understand what it means.
Filled with harsh and very primitive emotions, and they're saying, awaken, 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 awaken.
Okay, gonna kind of strut up to them and be like, yo, what up, homies? So, do you guys...
That was not what I was expecting.
I don't really come up to him like, yo, what up, homies?
Go on.
Do you guys know... What are you doing? What are you doing?
Do they know what they're doing?
Best question ever.
I'm just saying, I want to know.
For you,
Neal's
it seems
just
like
nodding
he's very
along
competent.
with whatever's said.
Yeah,
because
for you,
he doesn't
it seems
understand Terran.
very competent. Like, he's talking a lot, so it seems competent. He's doing something. So as you stand over on in there, you see the gigantic boulder in front of you take shape, and actually churning around. And it's...
Did I mention I was stealthing, by the way? Because I'm stealthing.
3 times the size of the garbs used to the sides, and it is the exact same thing, and it stands in your way, and looks back and says,
Oh my god.
"We are the Guardians. We are the Guardians. Who wishes to pass?"
Does it resemble a stone golem by any chance?
No. No,
Okay.
because
like
you're,
the ones from home?
Yeah, exactly. You are a dwarf. It does not resemble a stone golem. This is something
Hold
very
on.
different.
1 second. Someone in chat's like, so, do you guys have a mom? And I had to say it. Okay, come on.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Ask the giant stone statue to roll for hotness.
Okay, good.
Definitely not good.
So it doesn't look like any stones that he knows from his background?
No, it is not. This is not a golem. This is not a construct. This is a being in itself.
Okay, I'm gonna like...
I guess like the tree was a being.
A primordial being.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of like bop on over to the big rock guy and hey, what's up? I don't know what's going on here. I just want questions. I just want answers. That's all I need right now.
It's very hard. It's very hard to like speak like that in their language.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
It's like that's very hard to say. That's like almost impossible to say. They speak in a very simple, very.
It's like you.
Yes.
Do what?
What you do?
Yeah.
Language.
What you do?
We are the Guardians. We are the Guardians. Who wishes to pass? Imagine this voice that echoes through the rain in this ridged area. It just echoes. It literally makes you
Ruby's gonna like run up to you and she's gonna be like, tell them we're their friends. Tell them we just want to go in and we want shelter.
I'm friendly, but the rest of these guys... No, I'm kidding. Okay. We are friends, and we want to enter your chap building.
Enter. Enter. No weapons. Night comes. Night. Pilgrims. One night. No weapons. And he points to with your weapons.
No weapons? Okay, so it's daytime right now, right?
No, it's nighttime.
It's still nighttime?
It's nighttime.
But we're near the chapel.
It's nighttime.
Yeah, it's like it's. So let's say we were like leaving and it was getting dark and it's like 5 p.m. right? It gets dark at 5 p.m. and then like it's starting to get darker. Now it's like 11 p.m. kind of thing. It's transitioning to being darker.
Yeah.
You want to eat and chill outside of Cathedral with us and we need weapons? Netflix.
Netflix and
God, the Netflix and chill thing's coming back again.
The creature
Do you want to just like Netflix and chill?
And it repeats the exact same thing it did before. Pilgrims, night, and he points to the temple. No weapons.
Okay, so...
He says pilgrims again and points towards all of you.
Do you communicate that bit of information?
Yeah, he says pilgrims night, no weapons. Gregor, help me out here. Be a friend.
Indira's just like,
Please?
okay.
I mean, if that's their
she doesn't-
policy.
Yeah, I don't need any weapons.
Do walking staffs count? Because, it's hard for me to get around without my staff.
Yeah, maybe you should ask him about that.
Gandalf Gambit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just like looking at you right now.
This man weak. This man not so good warrior. This man needs stick for walk.
How old are you?
Oi!
He won't tell us how old he is.
I don't know how old I am.
How old do you look like?
What?
Bjorn, ask him if they can like sense weapons.
After the last couple of weeks, I probably look pretty old. I'm starting to go gray at the temples.
I'm not asking them
I'm
that.
stressed.
Finn, I'm not asking them.
Look, all right? We need an advantage here, all right?
But if they know, if I'm asking them if they know if they have a weapon thingy, tracking thingy, then we're gonna have problems.
Just ask them how they can tell we have weapons.
How you know I have weapon? Oh, I'm holding it out in the open. How do you know we all have weapons?
Life takers, destroyers. Feel. Weapons. Feel.
No.
Things that take life.
Where is safe to keep weapon?
He points. Gareb door. And he points towards the other Gareb doors, the other stone creatures. And you when he says Gareb door, you kind of have a better understanding when you speak their language.
Sorry, I burped. I was trying to keep it in.
Oh yeah, that was so fucking good.
I know. I was just like, thank you for that. That was.
I thought I was muted, and I wasn't even holding it in.
It could have been so much better. That was pretty
Next
good.
So now we know what Maggie's doing when she's muted. She's burping and farting all over the place. That's it. Image of Maggie ruined. She's just an animal.
She's like one of us now.
She's one of us. She's not an angel anymore.
Yeah.
Fundamental image ruined.
That was awesome.
Oh god.
So
Okay,
he told the other.
Sorry, that was
when he says Gareb Abdul, you get this series of like you understand what he means. When he says that, he means Earth is our home, Earth is our family. And when he says Gareb Abdul, he means like his race, but more as his family than his race. And when he points to the others, kind of in the idea, they will keep your weapons safe.
Okay.
Are you gonna let us know that, or?
The little guys. Give them your weapons. Drop them. Can I take big metal shield? Inside.
Shield. Not word no. But he points to his shield and says, not life taker. Protect.
Damn right.
Take.
I realize there's a problem.
Yes.
Indira can't put her fists down. And
Just
No, you're good though. That's the thing. Like, you're the only one who can. You don't have to get rid of anything.
well, I have a quarterstaff, so I have to give that
Oh,
away.
you have to give up your quarterstaff. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Give all your shit to these guys. Just your weapons.
Finn probably just produces like a pile of like caltrops and he's just like clank, 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 clank.
Throw an axe to
We're still in a forest, right? Can I pick up a walking staff? Like a broken branch or something?
No, you've been in the tunnel for a long time.
Okay.
But he said that you could keep your staff, right?
Did he say it?
No.
This man weak. Can he keep staff? No?
Oh, he didn't. Okay. Because he was explaining to him that.
You use
Alright,
your
I'll
weapon
put-
to attack.
I'm gonna
So-
Well,
I'll put my quarterstaff down. That's fine.
I made him perceive as he was very weak, so I'm gonna kind of like come underneath his arm to kind of somewhat support his weight because
Yeah, I start limping without my
Yeah.
staff. I just limp my way down.
otherwise they're gonna know we're liars, and we don't want to.
Pilgrims.
Yeah. Now Finn is having a crisis here because it's like no weapons, man.
It's fine. You'll be all right. We have my shield.
The guy says, pilgrims, knight, manager, strong as stone, cautious as pigeon.
Actually, what about the bow?
Well, we
The
can't
bow itself
understand.
doesn't take life.
No,
It's
no,
the
it
arrows
says
that
if you
take
go.
life. Ah. All right, so I'm just going to go up to them and go, what about this? This is just a piece of wood and string. This doesn't take life.
He knows.
Do they know what she's saying?
Probably not, no. But I'll just be like, what about the boat? It's only wood and string.
Bow and wood, you know, to make fire, not the life killer.
Yeah.
He extends his hand towards the bow.
Ah, shit, he knows.
He knows.
Okay.
He takes the
Give him your
bow.
bow.
He snaps it in two.
Oh
He
shit,
snaps
son.
it in four.
Oh
Gives
shit,
it back
son.
to you and says, "Get
Fire.
going. Fire."
Oh shit, son.
Get wrecked! Your boat just got fucking wrecked! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm gonna kind of hint to Ruby to kind of like hold on to her just in case like she kind of explodes or something.
Finn, I'm like, it's okay, Finn. It's okay. We can get you more. We can get you another one.
I'm just looking at my bow like unexpectedly distraught, and I'd just be like, sort of like, my mum gave me this.
Shit. Okay. So.
Bjorn's like, alright, well, that was awkward.
Fling it to one side, like it's like just like, alright, whatever.
Ruby's gonna pick it back up because she knows that Gregor can just mend it.
Yeah.
And she's gonna put it back in her bag, and then she's gonna hand over her bow to also get it broken for firewood so he can just mend it so she can have her bow inside.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Okay, and then she puts both of them back and she's like,
Tell them thank you. We like fire.
They said thank you. They like fire.
Fireworks.
Yeah, fire good.
keeps warm.
Fire warms even the coldest hearts. That was exceptionally eloquent for their language. And you feel like it had much of a dual sense to what he just said. You don't know exactly what he meant by it, but he meant it as something more than just to this situation.
Oh god, we're all gonna catch on fire. I guess I hand over my dagger and my rapier, because I know they're not gonna let me in otherwise.
I'm just gonna leave all the rest of my weapons like far away from them, like under a rock or something. I'm just gonna like make a pile of rocks and just put all my stuff under them and just be like, stay away from my shit. I'll be fine there, whatever.
I am so saving this in a notepad and hoping that I remember it for next time. So that quote, so at least I can bring it up and.
Fire warms even the coldest of hearts.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
In for the hearts. Oh, but anyway,
Alright.
So enough metagaming. Let's. So is it? I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group. Is it still night? Like, can we still spend a night in there and it counts, or?
It will count. Yeah, it's close to midnight. So if you go,
I feel like it counts. Let's just get our asses in there. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Let's go, and we shall move. And I'll take Gregor on my little shoulder, like just limping his way down the hill.
You guys go towards the stone temple.
I'm gonna give the one of the one that broke my bow like the filthiest death glare you've ever seen as I walk past. It's just like
the creature turns back into a boulder. And then you guys continue on moving, and as you move,
Ruby hugs the boulder and then keeps walking, and she like says thank you, and then she keeps walking.
suck up.
As you continue on moving through the tunnel, you reach what seems to be like a chapel made out of stone and the side of a mountain, and up beside you, to side of you, just look real fast, and as thunder roils down, you see the shape of a stone statue, and then it disappears.
Okay. I'm gonna be like,
wings.
Wow, that looks so pretty. Is this what your homeland looks like, Bjorn?
Kind of. It's been a long time. I was only a small boy when I left my homeland. We don't talk about that now, though.
Why not?
It's a little. You'll know the story one day. You'll hear the story one day.
Okay.
Well, I'm a story collector, so I definitely would love to hear it.
Oh, I will definitely tell you my story when I know what happened to my dad. As soon as I figure it out.
You just need to have a kid so he'll be really interested in you all of a sudden.
I mean, he's trying his best.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is. He's trying to get with my mama.
Okay, and I think that's a good point. I wanted to end the session on like I'll tell you my story. But let's end it on he's trying to get with my mama. But that is a
He's
good
trying to get with my mama. He wants
should
to
have ended
bone my mama.
Should have ended on Ruby knocks up a tree.
To end our session here, and let's do some shout outs. That was one heck of an awesome session. Maggie, what's up?
Hi. Thank you so much again for having me on. I love this. This is super fun. I'm glad I get to play Ruby again. I love her, so I've been having a lot of fun with her. You guys can follow all my stuff at margaretcrone.com. All my socials, Margaret Crone, if you want to follow me on those, Twitter, Facebook, etc. And I stream on Twitch full time right now while I'm trying to look for a job. So if you want to check that out, it's twitch.tv/Margaret Crone. And we have new icons, MagFail and MagLove. It's like the yin and yang of emotes. So
awesome.
Did you just make the number for like new emotes, or is it just you haven't got around to them? Because that's
I just made the number.
Ah, yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So
it's exactly the same one I'm climbing to. I'm like, come to.
Yeah, it's like please. This next one's a long one. It's like 100 plus still that I still need to get before I can get to it. It's crazy. I'm like, what? But yeah, thank you guys so much and for the support and the community, and I just love it and I'm having so much fun and I can't wait for the next session.
Woo!
Distractedelf.
Hi.
Real fast before that, are we all okay on next sessions and from now on try to keep it on
Thursday. Yes.
Thursdays 8 p.m. UK time. This is gonna be our regular day from now on, chat. Unless something.
Thursdays 8 p.m. UK time. Okay.
Go.
All right. Hi. I'm Distractedelf. I do lots of stuff on Twitch. I'm a full-time streamer. I'm on every day except Sundays, or if I'm LARPing. Recently it's been a lot of Blood Bowl 2. All my social stuff, Distractedelf. I'm very consistent. Distractedelf everywhere. If you find a Distractedelf, it's usually me.
Unless it's an actual
like out in the wild, there's Distractedelf. That's me also.
Sometimes you're a grumpy elf.
I mean, she's LARPing. You might find her in the wild.
But she wouldn't be distracted then, she'd be grumpy.
She'd be grumpy. Yeah.
Well, that's only when her shit gets jacked.
Right after this, I'm playing Shadowrun tabletop. So if you want to come and watch some Shadowrun, it's going to be on my stream right after this.
It's going to be hosted from here, but you should all go to her channel because her chat is fucking cool.
Definitely come.
Except for my people, I'm going to be streaming right after this.
Yeah, except for Maggie.
I'm just kidding.
Maggie. For sure. I mean, if it's a toss-up between me and Maggie, I mean, go see Maggie.
Dual multi-Twitch stream.
Multi-Twitch.
Yes,
there you go. Watch both.
Can I host a multi-Twitch? Is that a...
No, you can't.
Can we host a multi...
That would be awesome.
Yeah. All right, so I think... Yeah, but then everybody would just multi-Twitch everyone on Twitch and then just host everyone. Like...
Yeah, I don't know if there's a max.
Can you imagine, like, the weird viewer numbers that would happen?
Yeah.
Anyway, suffice to say, that's about it. Twitch.tv/Distractedelf. That's me.
Clamtaco man.
Hey, I'm Clamtaco, and I'm doing a fucking monthly marathon of horror games. It's like full month of horror games and slight fucking heart problems probably by the end of it, but we're doing it. It does suck. I took this challenge and I didn't really think about it until today, and I was like, wow, this is gonna be
Are there any multiplayer?
Oh, there is a horror game. Okay.
Yeah, Dead Realm is great.
But there is also another one, guys, called Damned. I don't know if you...
Damned, yeah.
Oh.
I actually own both of them.
Clam. I will play horror games with you.
Yeah, I was like, I would play a game with you. I would love to play a game with Clam.
We'll totally get down with that. Yeah, I'm totally down for that.
Yeah.
Damned is like one of us plays the monster and the rest of us have to figure the way out, but by the time...
That sounds fucking cool. I think my internet just died, guys. Wait, can you still hear me? Chat, can you guys still hear me right now?
I can hear you, but you're frozen.
Yeah, but
that was so weird. That was so weird. Like, Zoom just froze, but I still have no drop frames.
This.
Yeah, like I still had no drop frames on OBS, but Zoom was just bad connection.
Anyway, I'm so sorry for interrupting you, Clam. Go ahead.
Yeah, horror month. So we will be hitting up like multiplayer games as well. For like Horror Games Dead Realm, damned. Tomorrow finish off Soma and then probably Outlast. But I'm thinking I want to do Outlast at night as well, so it might be an ultra long stream.
Outlast, Clam.
Outlast is good.
I need to be in your stream for Outlast. I knew that game so well that I could basically speedrun it, like at a point.
Really?
I played it through that many times.
Yeah, Outlast is actually the only horror game I've ever finished.
It's good.
I hate horror games, and I really enjoyed it. My enjoyment outweighed my terror.
Why would anyone play Outlast or any of those kind of games more than once, Elf?
Because...
Why?
Because it's really good.
Is
it really?
Yeah, play the game and you'll see why. Yeah,
I got scared by the same part 3 times because I kept forgetting that it was going to happen. It happened, and I'm like, oh, no!
My problem is there's too many games for me to want to play a game twice.
Yeah.
I just have a backlog of games that I'm just like.
Some games I keep coming back to, like the Thief games.
I do the same problem with books.
I do not see Metal Gear Solid 5, by the way, being a replay through kind of game.
No.
So long.
I know, like every other was fine.
Unless you are excessive profanity and you obsessively play through all the Metal Gear games multiple times anyway.
True, but the rest of Metal Gear games.
I actually still think Metal Gear Solid 3 is the best one.
I loved it. But
even with 5 being really good, I still think 3 is the best.
Yeah, but 5 is a whole different direction.
Yeah,
it's like a crazy direction compared. It's insane.
Yeah, but I mean,
anyway,
the game quality is extremely good.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just like way off to the tangents. We should be doing shoutouts. My bad.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I mean,
Today's been one of those days for us.
Yeah, it's one of those days. Okay, Fuzz, before you fall
Right, yes. Hello, I'm Fuzzy. I'm horribly jet lagged today, and pretty much falling asleep or fighting not to. I'm just back from a month in America. I'm going to be streaming all of the things I couldn't stream when I was in America. I've got like a huge backlog of shit.
Hooray!
So, and yeah.
Anyway,
can I go to bed now?
Go to bed.
Go to sleep, Fuzzy. Oh my god. Hi guys, I'm Kevin, your guest on Twitch. I play a lot of Here's the Storm. I play a lot of Hearthstone. You can check me out. I stream 5 days a week, so...
You Blizzard shill, you.
Guys, we're coming back with all the shows. Tentacles is Friday. 2 Red the Dice Roll this Sunday. It's gonna be a bit weird because the adventure that was supposed to end and a new one to start is gonna be after the new one that starts. So, because scheduling issues and TwitchCon. So, we're gonna have like 2 adventures this Sunday. So, all Sunday D&D is gonna be like 8 hours of D&D on the channel. There's a lot of shit coming up. I really want to try and get back on game streams. But for the moment, there's like just get the shows back. We're gonna get all the shows, all the D&D shows back on track. And after that, we're gonna go and do. We're gonna start some game streams, some map making streams, and Pinball Storytellers is kind of on the back burner. Kinda. We haven't thought about bringing it back yet.
Yeah, I don't think we've talked about that at all.
Yeah.
For those of you who are not familiar with Pinball Storytellers, you should check out Chucky's YouTube channel.
It was fun.
It's a really cool show.
It is really fun. I was on it one time and it's just like fantastic.
Imagine if you like familiar stories that you know with the Red Riding Hood. The first episode is very, very specific to the show because it basically shows in a simple concept what the show is about. We just tell a story that you guys know with a different ending because we incorporate randomness in it with a system of role playing.
It's basically like role playing through stories you know.
Yeah, bitches be growing. Yeah, feel nostalgia now. Anyway,
good old bitches be growing.
Every pinball storyteller has generated at least one hashtag.
Yes. That's about it for my shit. You can check out like Patreon if we don't have a sub button, but we do have a lot of perks on Patreon. So besides emotes in chat, which are the only perks you get from like, besides that you don't get from Patreon, and you can find stuff there if you want to. We have like monthly meetings where I just meet up with people and we game or we talk to the people that are on Patreon. And there's a lot of other cool shit over on there, so you can check it out. Besides that, that's about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and thanks again to my amazing cast for just making this happen. Love you all.
Sweet.
Look,
Okay.
I'm awake, honestly. I'm awake, honestly.
Okay, we'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.
Hanging out,
Bye.